Now listen. I know this looks bad, but you gotta hear me out. My eyes are already watering. They're already sending the anti-square beams to my brain, but I've got this. See, I'd be dead. I'd be on the ground dead right now if I didn't have this hat. You know that? Never trust Croatia. They're controlling it all. Anyways. I've enlarged this window for your viewing enjoyment. Look! We can already see. Where's the corners? There ain't no corners. And look! Right up here. You can't really see it from the zoom, but this little icon up here, it don't got no corners either. Neither does this one. Or even the search bar itself, or the Google icon. The tabs don't even have squared corners anymore. Wikipedia, man. The icon doesn't have real corners, and the icon around the icon doesn't have real corners, and the select highlight on the icon around the icon don't got no corners. And look, this customize tool down here. What do you notice? It don't got no corners. And look, in Windows 10, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? I don't know. But if you hover over the button with the mouse, it says customize this page. Let me screenshot that and put it up for you. Give me a second. Here. I'll cut this out. No, I won't. Look. I said look. Look. It's rounded on the corners. Everything else. Now, let's move on to case 2. And I'm sure there's other rounded corners that I missed. Oh, look at this puzzle piece up here. Rounded corners. Look at even... I can't tell, but it looks like rounded corners. Look at these boxes. They've got rounded corners. Okay, let's go to YouTube. First thing I notice, rounded corners. The home icon. Need I say more? The subscription thing. Last time I checked, the subscribe button was a rectangle. Movies and TV. Film thingies are not rounded on the corners, are they? Did they change since I last saw one? Shopping. The bag. It's got rounded corners. I guess that one makes sense. News. What newspaper has rounded corners at the bottom? They finally got one right. After all this time, this is the one thing that has had sharp corners. And it's a graduation hat, which everybody knows school is just to indoctrinate you. Don't stay in school. I'm lying, stay in school. The more I see, the worse it gets. Okay. As when I thought we were done, the send feedback. What do you notice? Rounded. I could feel my heart starting to explode. They almost got me. You almost never saw this video. You understand that? You understand the gravity of the situation. The select around these is also. Now let's look at me. Now, well, would you look at that? Rounded corners on the thumbnails. And look! Rounded corners on the numbers on the thumbnails. And look! My channel banner. My T_T that you can't see the mouth of channel banner. It's got rounded freaking corners. Let's keep looking. Shorts. Rounded corners. Latest, popular, oldest, rounded corners. Search box. Okay, well that one doesn't even have a outline. I'll give you a pass. Live, that's going to be the same as videos. Playlists, rounded corners. Posts. Let's go my posts. Rounded corner. Rounded corner. Everything. Even this time I used ChatGPT just to see rounded corners on the thing. Rounded corners on the comment button. Rounded corners everywhere. Even on Steam. Actually, wait. Steam is the last resort that we have. You understand me? Look, you see something? Sharp corners. Steam is the last resort that we have. I guarantee they're going to kill John Steam when they get the chance. That's the guy who owns Steam, by the way. He's going to be gone. You understand me? Gone. Now, these are just my humble observations as your local observatorist. What you may do with this information is up to you. Bring back squares.